Most people think it's impossible to build muscle and strength after 60, but your muscles don't care how many birthdays you've had. There's one simple strategy I've used with hundreds of clients to help them regain strength at any age, and today I'm going to break it down step by step. By the end of this video, you're going to have a complete plan, exactly which exercises to do, how often, and how to keep getting stronger every week. Let's dive in. First, let's tackle the myth I hear all the time, that it's impossible to regain lost strength and muscle mass after a certain age. And this is just categorically untrue. Check out this study, where two groups of older people, one in their 60s and another in their 80s, were put through a simple 12-week training program. And at the end of the study, not only had the younger group gained strength and muscle, but so had the older group. And in fact, the older group had increased their leg muscle mass by 11% and their leg strength by a whopping 46%. Now, this isn't a one-off. And the problem is most people over 60 still don't know how to get results like this safely or without spending hours in the gym. And it's also easy to get overwhelmed by everything the experts say you should be doing. Now that's where my simple method comes in that I'm going to show you today. And I call it the 3-2-1 method. 3 exercises twice a week with 1 progression each time. And it's incredibly easy to start and to stick to. So let's start with the 3 exercises. You only really need 3 exercises to cover your entire body. And we want to choose something called compound movements. And these are exercises that cover multiple joints and multiple muscles all at the same time. So here are some of my favorite examples, but just before I show you them, these are not suitable for everyone and avoid any of the ones that cause you pain. The first exercise I'm going to show you today is one of my favorites. It's called the goblet squat, and it works your quads and your glutes. And what you need for this is a small weight. You're going to hold it into your chest like this, keep your back nice and tall, sit back and bend the knees only as far as feels comfortable, then come back up. And it's a wonderful way to work all of those functional leg muscles. That's a great leg workout. The second exercise I'm going to show you today might just be the simplest exercise in the world, and we call it the farmer's carry. All you need is 2 weights. You're going to stand with good posture and then start walking. And you want to walk for between 30 to 60 seconds and then put the weights down at the end. And this one works your postural muscles, your legs, your core, your back, and helps to build bone density too. The third compound exercise I've got for you is called the Romanian deadlift. And again, you just need 2 small weights or a barbell. You're going to hold it in front of you like this, touching your legs. You're going to keep your back straight, slight bend in the knees, and then stick your bottom out and slide those weights down the front of your legs until the hamstrings feel a stretch. And then you come back up like this. It's a brilliant way to build your hamstrings, your glutes, and your lower back. The next compound move you can do is called the dumbbell row. And this one works all of your back muscles and the front of your arm as well. You just need 1 weight for it. Put your hand on something to stabilize you, reach down with the other hand and let that dumbbell hang. And then you're going to pull that dumbbell up as if you're starting a lawnmower until it touches your tummy, and then slowly let it back down. And this one will build up your back and your postural muscles to help you stand up taller. The next exercise I've got for you is the seated chest press, which works the muscles at the front of your chest. And you just need a chair that you can incline back on like this. Take your dumbbells up 1 by 1 like this and lean back. You want your chest facing the corner of the ceiling and the wall, and then you're just going to push those dumbbells up overhead and slowly control them back down until you feel that stretch across your chest and shoulders, and then just keep moving. Another compound move you can do for your upper body is the overhead press with dumbbells. So start seated, have your back either resting against something or just bring it away. Bring the dumbbells up to shoulder height like this, keeping a nice tight core, and then push overhead until you extend your elbows and then slowly lower back down. This will work all of your deltoid muscles, your rotator cuff, and your triceps. The final compound move is one that's quite often slept on by people, and this is called the reverse lunge. So what you need is 2 dumbbells for this, nice upright posture. You're going to step back into space, and lunge down and then come back to standing and then swap legs like this. And I love this exercise because it works one leg at a time and improves imbalances across your quads and your glutes. So pick just 3 of these exercises, and you can change your selection every 4 weeks or so to keep things interesting. You're going to choose 2 for the lower body and then just 1 for the upper body, or vice versa. And with the exercises you've chosen, I would ask you to do 3 sets of each. Now, research shows that doing 3 sets with a short rest between those sets is the optimal dose for older people who want to gain strength and muscle mass. It gives you enough total work without taking all day. In each of those sets, you want to choose a weight, or even just your body weight, that you can do 10 to 20 repetitions of before you can't do any more. And science shows us that you can build muscle anywhere between 5 and let's say 30 reps. The exact number really doesn't matter, but what matters more is how hard you work in any given set. You need to keep going almost until your muscles can't do any more repetitions without your technique starting to break down. So the last 2 or 3 reps should feel really hard. So you're going to take roughly 1 to 2 minutes worth of rest between your sets and then do 3 sets for each exercise. That's 9 total sets per session, which will take you about 20 minutes each time. Super simple. Now the next part of the 3-2-1 method is that you're going to do this little routine twice a week. Not 3 or 4 times, just twice. And there's some fantastic research in strength training that shows that older people make great progress with just 2 sessions per week as long as they choose the right exercises and push hard. And there's only a small extra benefit for each additional session you add after those 2. So it's not that doing 4 sessions a week is bad, it's just that you hit the law of diminishing returns really quick. Now the beauty of this is because we chose compound moves in the first stage, those 2 sessions are going to work your entire body twice a week, which is absolutely enough to gain both strength and muscle. So ideally space your routines at least 2 days apart. Monday and Thursday would work perfectly, or Tuesday and Friday, for example. And now we're going to move on to the one part of the 3-2-1 method, and that's to progress yourself in just one way every week. You can make the weight that you're lifting heavier, you can add an extra rep, you can slow the movement down, or you can even choose to improve your technique. And all of these are valid, but I want you to only pick one. Now this is how people get stuck all the time. They try to improve their technique and add weight at the same time, which means they feel like they're going backwards when their reps suddenly drop off a cliff. They might have been able to do 15, now they can only do 10 because they've got heavier weight. You're not going to try and do that. I want you to choose one metric and increase it just a tiny bit each week, and this is a real discipline. Now another mistake that I see people make all the time is they try and jump up in weight or in reps way too fast. They have a good week and then they jump up that weight by 25% and they have to go backwards the following week. And again, this strategy is doomed to fail too. So instead, I give my clients the 10% rule. And that is whichever metric you choose to increase, only increase it by 10% at a maximum every week. So that means if you did 10 reps this week, do 11 next week. You're going to do the same weight, the same tempo, same everything, just 1 extra rep. That's literally it. And those consistent, tiny little progressions are the secret to building strength and muscle mass at any age. But what will this actually do to your body? What results can you expect from following this for, let's say, 12 weeks or even longer? At around the 2-week mark for most people is a boost in energy. Your leg muscles are going to wake up, you're going to move a little bit easier throughout the day and just generally have more zest for life. And strength training is one of the most proven ways of boosting energy and vitality, and those benefits unlock very fast. 4 weeks in, you're going to start to notice a genuine improvement in your capacity for daily life. Getting up from chairs is going to feel easier, lifting heavy bags is going to feel lighter, and climbing the stairs is going to be a breeze. And this isn't just theory. Strength training actually improves the connection between your mind and your muscles, and that is what leads to those real life improvements in strength in just a very short period of time. 6 weeks in, most people start to notice their sleep has improved, which is a massive benefit to strength work in and of itself. And then if you keep going, around 8 to 12 weeks, you'll start to see changes that go along with what you've been feeling for some time. Your arms are going to feel more toned. Your legs will probably start to look leaner, maybe more defined, and your posture will look better. You'll literally look taller because those muscles have started to pull you back like this. And if you continue, others are going to start to notice too and probably ask what you've been doing. People who start a plan like this are doing really well by week 4 and then they stall. Now, it's not because the plan stopped working, but it's because one of the major mistakes that almost everyone makes at exactly that point has occurred. Now, I covered exactly what they are and how to avoid them in this video. It's on the screen right now, so click on that next, and I'll see you over there.